Alright, there we go. Out of nowhere, OBS was using a shit ton of RAM. Is like, really? It was causing some havoc.
Loyalty to the fleet is ugly.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well...
But she brought Shepard here.
Can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor.
Worry, Vitor, worry.
We'll find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander.
I know, I didn't come out in...
I've come this far.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the son on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
It was acting that way.
Theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
More than likely, no.
Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
We can.
The right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not.
Only it's not?
Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior.
That's one hell of an effect.
Worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's son?
Keela,
I blame Leviathan.
If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Yes, it
Sorry,
is.
Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated.
I don't believe it's even followed. I don't think it's followed up on in Mass Effect 3.
Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
Bombardment.
We have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
Just most of them.
Shepard's right. You've only seen our strikeouts, Tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Like you.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza.
I do intend to
Pleasure
bribe you
meet
in the middle of the
Commander
plaza.
Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
It's amazing the Quarians have no issue with most of Morden's head being exposed.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary.
No, they seem very, very
If
necessary.
you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world.
Which is a smart idea.
Is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rail alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shah Laran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Yes, the Geth are living
No
creatures.
more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can.
Sassy Tali is
Programming
sassy.
can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked, but it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
Explain,
To
explain.
determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rail might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed, if he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
See? A lot of stuff there.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise,
How shocking
they
is
might
it?
not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
It should.
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Yes. Tell us things.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth
Yes.
president's
Some
masters
very
of
obvious
The
arguments.
Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What
Can
happened
you tell
here?
us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's
Huh.
no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly
Apparently, Scott
right.
Kingery's career with the
The
Phillies
mutants
is
who
dead and
survived
dead and done.
escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before
Du-du.
Ria was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it.
Was it worth
I
it
was the
though?
one who took
Was
care
it
of her
really
mother
worth
during
it?
the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units.
Yes,
It's a
bubbles.
step between relying on the mother's
Fucking
immune system for
bubbles.
nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Ah, boy. Whoops, this didn't quite close all the way. There we go.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No
Explain,
secrets
explain.
between siblings. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
All types.
You admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never
Please,
anything
just
that
pretend
could
this
have come back
conversation never
online
happened.
on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Da-da.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Good luck. We're gonna need it. Do we get to swap out more than...
Tali's first thought is to put
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this task.
We will.
You have gravely
We
endangered
will
and
ask
dishonored
about
our
the
fleet.
name.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Uh-huh.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib-Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence...
Dude's wearing a
of what
heavy-duty
Tali and
belt.
her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
Explain yourself.
Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded.
Exactly.
But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
This is the one thing I think about him, Dad, is
Of course they did.
he's reasonable about the Geth.
You and the other admirals
Like
appear to have
he
some
in that regard, he
disagreements
does
beyond
have
Tali's
common
trial.
sense.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
Yes, they
I don't
can.
know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We've all done horrible things to each other.
You
but
to them
it's
first.
for both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
Vas Normandy. Vas means you have a weak bladder.
Not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Yes, more than there should have
I
been.
mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selam.
It's a small ship.
Get ready to fight.
Neutralize!
Just letting you know.
Hacking the system.
Look sharp! Hope target!
Hostiles with obstacle countermeasures.
Got one. Nice.
Right on.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security
Standard
protocols
safeties
will
have
take
been
too long.
bypassed. One with the green. There we go. Completed the hack.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology.
So they can rebuild the Geth, make them stronger.
Had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
Exactly.
These suits have more pockets than you'd think.
Yeah, where will she stick those things?
Whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
One, two. Oh, with the white stream.
Oh, what's this?
Aha.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Watch your left.
Thanks, Cap.
Combat drone ready.
Lock down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. I'm running through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Enemies in front. Oh! Next! Enjoy. One down.
Hostiles with optical countermeasures.
Look sharp.
Well. Well, it did. That.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
A few bits?
They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father.
Yes, Katali, do you know?
Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
It was so terrible.
What was all this, Father?
The capital
You promised
turd.
to build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
Yeah, have you?
We have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on. Take that.
Can they come up the stairs? They can come up the stairs! Oh my god!
Neutralize.
Optimal countermeasures. Combat drone ready. Optimal countermeasures.
Think we got him?
Awaiting orders.
Pick up the laptop.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Tally? We found your dad.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Then again, maybe not.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead.
Yes, you are.
I've gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop the VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do.
How?
Come on. Let's finish this.
How would he have ended the message? Ooh, that was lucky there because I screwed that up. Total unlock is total. No, it is. The faster you unlock things, the more credits you get out of them. So it's.
Look sharp! Hold the target! Touchdown target!
Well, that worked out. We got a ship from the flotilla. Anything else around here?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed.
Man, we didn't miss any.
Looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just...
She don't want to.
Terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
The fate of the entire galaxy hangs in the balance.
Shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
So, was there anything you wanted to apologize to me for?
I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tally Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tally exposed to any political blowback.
Yeah, too late.
Tally out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
Breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale.
That's not exactly much of a downside.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We return.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Dude, Tally's right here.
It's only been a few hours.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rail on Tally practically dared her to take back the Alarai.
Really?
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Sassy Tally is sassy.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
Uh-huh.
Also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tally's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tally. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy
Damn right.
to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit.
Yeah.
We have no new evidence. You can accept Tally's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
It's like, they have no choice.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
They will.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
They won't.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
And also with you. Wait, what?
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali.
She liked it.
Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
Damn, Shepard. Been a while since I saw anyone rail at the Admirals.
Yes,
like that.
rail against rails.
Guess
Wait.
they can't court-martial you, though. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment is going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
Yes, they
I
are.
won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the LRI?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event,
sure.
That our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
I hope you reclaim your homeworld someday. I don't care how you do it. Only that you succeed.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, how to get the like we're giving mixed messages to the Quarians.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find Rio, Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He did leave a message. Rael used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was the gift Riel wanted to give to his daughter.
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I wanted.
I know, but it's the only one he could give.
He was a prick.
No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
All this talk of war give...
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard. And
Yes,
you
we
were
did.
right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument.
Damn right she shouldn't have.
Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Nothing the fleet ever needs to find out about.
Admiral, you know I turn over anything of value to the fleet. What we found there wasn't.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
No, he wouldn't.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Raelzora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral.
Again, we give mixed messages. Now, I wonder, is there a vendor? I don't think there is, but better check.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side.
A war with the Geth would be a disaster.
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the ride, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
We gained a level. Achievement!
No messages for you. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Down to engineering.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
Lots of
I have
things.
no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
Yes, they are.
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Da.
Do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Wrong thing there. $967. Need 3 more. Need to find 3 more targets for Thane. It's gonna be Thane. Morden. We scoot along.
I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe. Probe launched. Scans have found something. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ooh, an Ezo spike.
Probe launched.
Kind of evenish there.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Is he? Can we knock it down to pour?
Probe away.
All right. If this is the one I'm thinking it is. Yep.
I am detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging by the suit's erratic readings, the Quarian is badly injured. I am also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Put them down.
There we go. Boot to the head, bitch.
Coordinates received. Edina inbound for pickup. You've done us a great service. Expect to hear from the captain.
All right.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Down to engineering we go.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Yes,
Really,
and
it's
yes.
not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go
What,
away
stray-
in a day or two.
Stray
Don't
one
worry,
could kill ya.
It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone.
Ah.
It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not really.
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They wouldn't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family.
Well, I'm in a suit right
The
now.
most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Wait, she's gonna do what a bit more? Tally, there is kind of been a weird stream. We had 2 interruptions on it. Well, one of which not my fault. The other one was. Alright, folks. I actually need to take a BRB, personal preventative maintenance, a bladder relief break, if you will. I shall be back.
I'm a little busy here.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. So Shepard's at level 23. We can put up disruptor ammo next. Alright, where to next? Let's save the crashing ship. Or rather, that's... explore the planets first.
Launching probe.
There's the big planet all the way over here. Huh. There's a resource system.
Fuel reserves at 50%. Launching probe.
What, 20? I was gonna say is like a bit short there.
Launching probe.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? I knew we saw a big spike there.
Away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Alright, we should have enough to barely make it. Whoa, we made it! We were cutting it close. So close. By the way, folks, in case folks missed it earlier, we've added a few special things here since we got the bigger stream deck. So it's like an idea that I had that wasn't really possible with the other one without really making folders upon folders upon folders. Special shout out buttons. So we got, let's do Kalinal first. Kalinal took tonight off, but she will be streaming Wednesday. Be sure to keep an eye out for the FN Dante Savage. He's announced he's not going to stream as much, but he's focusing on music. But when he is streaming, it's always an event. And of course, there is Damon's Wolf, the artist who has done all the emotes and such for the channel, and as well as the start screen and be right back pictures. So yes, we have neat things. We have things that are indeed neat. Damn, a lot of planets in this system.
Detected an anomaly. Launching probe. Probe away. Scans have found something.
Guess activity.
Launching probe.
So we got activity. Looking for the right spot.
Probe launched.
That's a huge spike, man.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Let's. Since we got like 60 probes, we can easily just. All right. We take them because, oh, why not? Oh, we're fighting in the frickin'. Okay, this is.
been spotted. Killed that one. Hit.
It's like shooting in the freaking dark.
Ahead of us.
One down.
See, I hate this one. It's like we're like looking into like murky soup. Like the Adios, me.
Destroy my sheep.
Go for the optics, Tatika. Go for the optics.
Not difficult. Just the thing to help.
Go get him, Tatika. Good girl. Optical countermeasures.
I'm about to say, did these guys keep pushing me out of cover?
I'll take it.
Well, we got another upgrade. That's good. this point, that leaves just finding the thing for the shotgun and the pistol. There's a ship that's crashing. We knew about it. Actually, you want to know what's funny? You're supposed to do this ship first. And that leads to the other mission that we just did. So it's kind of like... went in reverse. Anyways. So this is going to have Geth on it, so we need Tally.
Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
It's ladies' night. Everything is offline, everything is failing. Trying to get this done. That should take care of it. And does. You know what's funny? When you really think about it, Kasumi's attire basically makes her look like a Quarian without the mask. All right. So we've covered quite a lot of ground here. Alright, let's see, if we pause here, we can basically hit the Citadel tomorrow with Thane and Garrus back to back. Then back to Ilium, pick up Samara, then do the loyalty mission for Jacob, Jack. Pick up tomorrow and possibly do a Shadow Broker tomorrow. I think that's how we'll space it out.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
We're 4 away from this achievement, so we'll get that tomorrow easily enough. Some of these I've already done. So we need 7 more of that. 3 more on the armor kill, so we're... I think we'll be able to get Mordins on Tuchanka. It's like, where the hell else will we get, and chasing after Samara's, there's plenty of opportunity, and also on the, yeah, there are a few places there are a handful of places more where we can potentially get warp barriers. Alrighty. Whoops, so let's do a proper save.
So, was there anything you wanted to apologize to me for?
Alright. Do the power down here and everything. All in all, granted we had to restart the stream twice, once due to a slight internet glitch or something or other that I still have no idea what happened there. And the resulting of that ended up causing OBS to go shooting through the roof in terms of RAM usage. And I didn't notice that until like the audio kept glitching out as... So there's that, but we got a lot done tonight. We got achievements. We got a cheese pumps. It is funny though. That's the second time this week I had something like almost reset on me in terms of tracking. The other was Power Rangers for the Grid, but I managed to get it synced up with the N-Way play, but I lost all my progression. But I didn't lose my achievements. Which is good. So we picked up 4 achievements tonight. So, which is pretty productive and things of that nature. Let's see. Who we gonna raid? You know what, let's see if anybody... Let's see, who's doing Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Who can we... Let's pick someone at random, because I don't really have many options. Tonight... Let's just pick this person. And wait for the ad to see what they're all about. See, I don't mind the ads because I understand it helps. I am mature like that. Haha. Granted, it's making me hungry for a crispy chicken sandwich. So, let's see. Rate something called LPG West Virginia. I guess it's a Let's Play Games West Virginia. Yeah, that's what it stands for. Alright, they seem... it seems like one person is named Katie. Is playing Mass Effect 2 for the first time. So, yeah, there you go. Raid someone new at random. So tomorrow night we'll be continuing Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Until next time, everybody, tighten your friendship bracelets, stay safe, have a good night. Thank you for putting up with some of the glitches we've had tonight. Until next time, bye!